Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. Support comes from Z-Biotics. Let me tell you about this stuff. It has become part of my routine, and if I'm heading out for a night with friends, it is called pre-alcohol, and it was created by real PhD scientists to help you feel better the morning after drinking. So when you drink, our bodies create this toxic byproduct right in the gut, and it's that buildup. It's not dehydration, as everybody thinks. That's what makes the next day feel rough. Z-Biotics pre-alcohol helps break that down while you sleep. So I tried it before dinner with friends recently, and for the first time, as a matter of fact, just one small little bottle for my first drink, and then I drank responsibly, and the next morning I was up, ready to do the show, getting my coffee or my tea together, and I went through my day without missing a beat. So make the most of your celebrations this season and bring pre-alcohol with you. Go to zbiotics.com/lemon for 15% off of your first order with the code LEMON, and it is backed by a 100% money-back guarantee. Okay? Head to zbiotics.com/lemon and use the code LEMON for 15% off. Good evening. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Lemon Live at 5. We were chatting so much with the legends in the backstage. I'm like, wait a minute, we're not even on yet. We should get on the air or on the stream. But before I get to the legends are here. I just want to tell you guys thank you for last night. Again, I thank you guys this morning, but I want to thank everyone again. Do we have any new pictures, Andy? I don't know if we got any new pictures from last night. If we do, we can put them up. If not, let me know.
We don't have any just yet, but I'll keep an eye out.
Okay. And so here's the thing. Well, there were some pictures that we sent earlier. Remember the ones that I sent from the photographer? But I want to thank JC and KT for this. KT said she sent me this tea strainer, and she said, I'm sick of seeing you with a tea bag. So KT, I'm going to take my first sip of lemon green tea with light caffeine. Oh, it's good. And I usually, oh, wow, that's strong too. Woo! And I usually don't drink tea with caffeine because, especially like on an empty stomach, but even when I've eaten tough, it can be tough on you. You'll like, that like, you get that pukey feeling because you've done something on an empty stomach. It does that with me and zinc. So thank you, KT. Thank you for the beautiful, beautiful card. She said, Dear Don, we just want to say thank you for being a constant bright spot in our lives. Your presence and the way you bring the news to life has always been a gift to us. In that same spirit, we wanted to gift you some of our teas because everyone deserves to stay awake from tea bags into something special, into something special. We hope you enjoy them as much as we enjoy watching you shine out there on those streaming streets. Heart, JC, and KT, thank you so much. And we had a picture of KT that was up this morning. Now I'm getting tea all over the place from the strainer, but I'll figure it out. It's not the end of the world. So anyways, thank you so much. Thanks to everyone who showed up last night. Please hit the like and the thumbs up because it does affect the algorithm and more people become aware of our channel. And we want people to become aware of our channel and our conversation. Okay, so the legends are here. Let's bring them in. Legends, I want to get you in from the very beginning because this is your show today. And I just want to talk to everyone, including the legends, about, we're going to start, I believe we should start with Kristi Noem. Okay? How you guys doing, by the way? Everybody's great. Everybody's good.
Hey, everybody.
Absolutely fantastic.
Totally fantastic. And I got to see some of the legends this week.
Excellent.
In Philly.
Only done. We're coming to Houston.
And in Chicago. Jen was there last night in Chicago. She's like, I'm Jen. I'm like, I know who you are. You forget I met you on the street corner. Yeah.
Not the street corner.
Oh yeah. She was working the street corner in Michigan and Randolph or something like that. I was like, okay. She's like, this is my
to get it Randolph. What's TJ?
Jen, don't cuss me out. Anyways.
By the way, I'm getting my ornament this afternoon, Don.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
That tea is so strong. Holy schmoly. I think I put too much in there. So anyways, look, I just want to shout out some of the folks also as well. I want to tell you guys that that I'm so grateful that you buy the stuff. You're buying the merchandise, and I just want to shout some of the people out. Let's see. Cheryl Pilgrim is from Brooklyn. Thank you for supporting the elimination. Also, Connie Smith from Florida and Shannon Lindolf from California. Just want to shout out some of the names. And just real quick, I want to take you guys. Can we go to the store? We've got new stuff that we want you to see that's in the merch store. Yeah. And so this is for New Year's Eve. You can get the New Year's Eve kit either at home or you can bring it to you in New Orleans. But this is your 2026 New Year's Eve celebration kit, personalized, that you can get. Yeah. So if you want to get it, if you're celebrating at home, you can get the champagne glasses, you can get the little party hat, you can get the banner or whatever. And yeah, look at the glass. Really cool, right? New Year's Eve 2026. And then these are the napkins. New Year's Eve. All right. So
like the
look,
lemon.
I know we're styling and profiling. We're highfalutin now with our
Nice.
flutes, I'm telling you. And so, you know, yes. And I love this. Do you guys see that? How cool is that?
Oh, nice.
That's cute. That's really cool.
I want that one.
They were selling out.
Don, I thought that the members, the legends, got discounts. We don't get discounts on the.
I know.
We're
What
gonna-
happened to the discount?
I got one
It's
discount
overlooked.
the
We're
very
gonna get-
first time I ordered, and that was it.
That was me too.
Andrea, thank you. We'll get y'all a discount.
Mm.
Thank you.
We're giving
All
away
right, we
the
love
sale.
it.
I didn't get no discount either.
We're gonna get a Legends
I didn't
discount.
get
Not
to
to
use
worry.
mine because I was unemployed at the time, so I had the discount was over by the time I was able to buy something.
We will
They gave
take
you
care
one
of
time.
that. Don't embarrass me in front of company.
Yeah, because I
All
bought
right.
a whole bunch of
Yeah.
stuff. No
We're
discount.
Got
sorry,
company
Don.
today. Let me make sure I act
We're
right.
tired. We're
Next
sorry.
subject. Next subject.
Okay. So anyway, there's also you get a personal message from me. You'll get a personal message from me with the New Year's Eve box. Okay. I'm going to give you a personal message, a digital personal message. Okay. And you'll get that from me. Okay. So welcome to the program, everyone. The ornaments are nuts. I got to say that because someone just mentioned it. Everywhere we go, people are like, I think they sold out. But everywhere we go, people want those. Aren't they cute? They're not sold out in the store. We sold out. We sold out yesterday in the stuff that's on site. I mean, that we had with us on site, not on the
People be
website.
knowing.
Yeah. Okay, everyone. So let's get to it. Like and thumbs up, please. That's very, very important. But let's talk. Did you guys see that hearing today with Kristi Noem? Don't know if you saw it.
Saw her walk
We're gonna-
out.
No, I didn't.
We're going to play some of it for you. And there with that, we're going to talk about that. And there were the Trump administration of Donald Trump lost two big cases today, two big fails today that we'll discuss. One of them was Letitia James, and another one
by this NFL wallet, but when
was a, can you guys mute, please? And another one was a gerrymandering deal, and he lost that as well. But we will start with Kristi Noem. I just got off of an airplane, by the way. So Kristi Noem tried to defend her immigration policy today at a congressional hearing. The thing that the moment I think when she was humiliated the most on national or international television is when a congressman brought in veterans that her Justice Department had either deported or deported their relatives. I want everyone to watch this because this is an own. They held up a mirror to her. They embarrassed her, and I think it was good. And I hope every MAGA person watches this moment. Here it is.
Madam Secretary, how many United States military veterans have you deported?
Sir, we have not deported U.S. citizens or military veterans.
I don't believe you served in the military. I haven't either, but I think you and I can agree that as Americans, we owe everything to those who have served our country in uniform, particularly those who have served in combat. Do you agree with that?
Sir, I believe that people that are in this United States that are citizens have legal status here.
Madam Secretary, we are joined on Zoom by a gentleman named Sejun Park. He is a United States Army combat veteran who was shot twice while serving our country in Panama in 1989. Like many veterans, he struggled with PTSD and substance abuse after his service. He was arrested in the 1990s for some minor drug offenses, nothing serious. He never hurt anyone besides himself, and he's been clean and sober for 14 years. He is a combat veteran, a Purple Heart recipient. He has sacrificed more for this country than most people ever have. Earlier this year, you deported him to Korea, a country he hasn't lived in since he was 7 years old. Will you join me in thanking Mr. Park for his service to our country?
Sir, I'm grateful for every single person that has served our country and follows our
And
laws.
can you please tell Mr. Park why you deported him?
Every one of them needs to be enforced.
But you understand that many veterans struggle with PTSD, many veterans struggle with substance abuse challenges. This man took 2 bullets for our country. You have broad authority, by the way, as Secretary, to issue humanitarian parole, to do deferred action. Will you commit to at least looking at Mr. Park's case to see if you can help him find a pathway back to this country that he sacrificed so much for?
I will absolutely look at his case, but I want you
Thank
to
you.
remember that
Madam
our
Secretary, the
programs
man
need to have
behind you,
integrity as
please
well.
stand up, sir. His name is Jim Brown from Troy, Missouri. He is a Navy combat veteran who served our country in the Gulf War. He's married to a woman named Donna, who came to our country legally from Ireland when she was 11 years old. She has lived here for 48 years. Because of you, Jim's wife, Donna, has been in prison for the last 4 months. She did not come here illegally, and she has never committed any crime other than writing 2 bad checks totaling $80 10 years ago. She is currently in prison and facing deportation. Ms. Noem, will you thank Mr. Brown for his service to our country?
Thank you, Mr. Brown, for your service to our country.
Now, what possible explanation can there be for locking up his wife for 4 months when she has committed no crime other than writing a couple of bad checks for $80?
Sir, it is not my prerogative, my latitude, or my job to pick and choose which laws in this country get enforced.
You have
and
broad
which ones
discretion
don't.
as the Secretary.
We need to follow
You can issue
the law
parole, you
and
can do all
enforce
kinds
the
of things,
laws.
but you're choosing not to. Will you commit, again, to just reviewing Donna's case and reuniting this combat veteran with his beloved wife, who also loves this country?
I will review the case.
I will review the case. Someone in the comments said he got her all the way together. Legends, let's bring you in. You saw what happened. She flat out lied. They've been telling people that they're not rounding up U.S. citizens or deporting them. I know that they have because I've interviewed some of them. You've seen them right here on this stream. Who wants to react first to Kristi Noem in that moment? Go ahead, sir.
She's a pig.
Oh, I think what she did was abominable. I mean, I can't believe she walked out so quickly, and she never, like somebody said in the chat, she never shuts the hell up. And I mean, she needs to be more professional and be honest about what they're trying to do to people and when they're under custody. That's all I got to say.
Thank you, Bob.
Thanks, Don.
Who else?
Well, all I
Go ahead,
gotta
Kev.
say is, girl, you better get to reviewing because sounds like you got some things to tie up, Kristi. Looks like your ass is going to jail. You're going to prison. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but she might be the first one going. Her and Pete, they can just get room together or whatever they do. But I love this. I really love this. This made me happy today to see her get dealt with in that manner that she deserves, because she's done nothing but terrorize our communities and terrorize everybody and dehumanize people. But let me know. I'm gonna let you know this, Kristi. Your Botox, you ain't getting that in prison, so you might want to get some clothespins or something to help that. You feel me?
Go ahead, Kev.
Stupid baby.
You're muted.
You're crazy.
Oh, now you're good. Now you're good. You're
You
good.
hear me now? Okay. I mean, the fact that she walked out tells you everything you need to know. She doesn't care. She doesn't think that anything that's happening is wrong. But accountability is coming. MAGA is crumbling from the inside out. It's happening in real time. So it's time for her and everyone else to just kind of face the music and own up to it. Yes, you did these things. Yes, you're allowing these things to happen. The American public needs to stop pretending that this is not happening. Stop asking dumb questions like, is this racist? Is this legal? If you have the X, I'm pretty sure the answer is going to be yes. So I just hate the fact that she. Well, I'll say this. I'm glad that for once they didn't allow her to overtalk them, because that's how all of these confirmations have been going. They overtalk, they overtalk. Or they're smug and smug. They were on their ass today. So kudos. Keep it going.
Yep. Anybody else? No. You guys are awfully. Andre,
No,
you have nothing to say?
Oh, they got
I,
their
um,
hands up.
No, I
I'm
had my
blaming
hand up.
Donald Trump.
I just
Oh,
wanted
okay.
to say that I was just going to say that exactly what Kevin just brought up is that the questioning was so appropriate for that scenario. Because what she typically does is she'll filibuster and filibuster and filibuster and say all these lies. But he interrupted her before she could even get into her normal bullshit. So I think it was effective. He shut her down, and everybody needs to question these people like that so that they cannot get their lies in.
Mm-hmm.
I think they should talk to Donald Trump and ask him why is he directing his people to do such things. He needs to talk to ICE as well as Kristi Noem. All of them need to stop. These are U.S. citizens. They've served our country, and yet we're the most mistreated people. We are hated around the world now.
Well, he's going to
Andre,
say he
when
doesn't
asked
know
about it,
anything.
well, when asked about it, he said he didn't think that they were. He thought that they should do more. They should be more aggressive when they
Well, it
asked him
must
about
be
it.
that frontal lobe dementia that comes across every now and then where he forgets what he's saying. He don't know where he is. He can't even walk in a straight line. And you proved that this morning. He can't walk straight. So how could he think straight? It says let a man be in control of his own mind, and Donald Trump is not in control of his own mind. And until Congress recognizes this and put him up for impeachment again for all the crimes he's done against humanity in the United States, I don't have any respect for him.
Lori?
Or if he was in his right mind, because I think that whatever he's suffering from is being exacerbated, but his personality is being exacerbated by that, meaning that it's bringing it out even more. He's just an evil-spirited piece of crap, and that's just it.
All right. Why don't you say how you really feel, Nicole? Okay. Go ahead, Lori.
Well, I watched the hearing, and I have to give like a huge kudos to Representative Ramirez. She not only came on, but she was showing clips from her, I believe it was her confirmation and her second or her other hearing after being confirmed. And just like an attorney with a witness on the stand going, didn't you just say this? Didn't you just say this? And as soon as Kristi was like, they went to Kristi, she's like, no, you lied. You're lying right now. You're lying to the American people. And this is the Trump administration. It is racist. It is horrific. And until we can figure out a way with our Democrats, which is by winning the midterms, so go vote, we can definitely do something once that happens and we have a majority. But we just got to keep fighting. We have to keep fighting. And if you noticed, Trump's not going to say anything because of his racism. And I'm still upset with his rally where he has the audacity to give a vile speech and then comes out and goes, I'm not the most racist person in the world. I'm the least racist. And I was like, dude, you have lost it.
Olia, this must have really hit home with you, considering this is the work that you do and you've seen so many of these cases which involve abuse in this process of detaining and deporting sometimes U.S. citizens and just people who are in America, whether they're here, whether they're documented or not.
Yes, Don, I literally see this firsthand every day. I literally see how people are treated and how they're being picked off the streets because of the color of their skin. There's cruelty, it's inhumanity. The way people are treated is not okay. I'm glad that, Wilmer Toledo Martinez's story has gone public, and I want to thank you so much. It's gotten so much attention, and it's made a huge difference also to his case, and I don't want people to forget him. And I needed to, people to keep talking about it and to the humane treatment that he's receiving, and that so many are receiving in the detention center needs to be known, because these cases are getting covered up. You know, the ICE, CBP, they're not wearing body cams. They don't have to wear body cams. So they could just say the person resisted, or the person was fleeing. That is not the case. We're supposed to just rely on their words. That's not okay.
Yeah.
This is not how people should be treated. The very people that are supposed to be protecting our immigrants are persecuting them. The very people that are supposed to protect us are persecuting us. These people are getting hurt. There's cover-ups in the detention center. There's suicide attempts that people don't talk about. It's terrible.
Yeah. Well, Oli, stand by, and everyone stand by, because there's more from Representative Seth Magaziner, who was a congressman who was questioning Kristi Noem there. You're going to hear more. Wait till you hear what he has to say next, and what she has to say. Also, Congressman Dan Goldman as well, pressing Noem on asylum applications. First, a word from our sponsors.
Support comes from Ollie. If you've ever watched this show, you know how much I love my doggies, Boomer, Barkley, and Gus Gus. They run the house. And like any dog parent, I just want them to be healthy and happy. And that's why I switched them to Ollie. Their meals are fresh packed with protein and made with real human grade ingredients. And let me just tell you, Boomer is the really picky one, but he cleans his bowl when it is Ollie. Ollie works with vet nutritionists to create slow-cooked recipes that dogs love, and they customize a plan based on your dog's needs. And on the app, you can even talk to real experts if you have questions about anything from diet to digestion. So since switching, I've noticed that they both have more energy. Gus Gus as well, our senior dog. Barkley's coat even looks shinier. Your dog's well-being starts with their food. So give Ollie a try. Go to ollie.com/lemon and use the code LEMON for 60% off of your welcome kit. They even offer a happiness guarantee on your first box. Okay? The Ollie, go to ollie.com/lemon, OLLIE.com/lemon. We are sponsored today by Incogni. Look, thousands of companies that you have never heard of are collecting and selling your personal data every single day. Your phone number, your home address, even your shopping habits, and you don't even have to give them permission to do it. Well, I checked how many data brokers have my information, and it was shocking to me. And with all these delivery scams going around, the click this link, you know, your package couldn't be delivered, messages, all of those, it makes you realize how exposed we all are. That's where Incogni comes in. They do the work of getting your personal data removed from these sites. And with their unlimited plan, you can request removal from as many databases as you want. They reach out to the brokers, they demand deletion, they handle everything. So take control of your privacy. Go to incogni.com/DonLemon and use the code DonLemon for 60% off. They can't misuse your data if they can't find it. So get 60% off at incogni.com/DonLemon, INCOGNI.com/DonLemon.
And thank you to our sponsors. Yeah, if it's not there, they can't get their hands on it, then you're good. Okay. Here is Kristi Noem being questioned again by Representative Seth Magaziner of Rhode Island about more veterans. Veterans' deported father, as a matter of fact. Watch this.
Now, Madam Secretary, you've already heard the story of Lance Corporal Alejandro Barranco, the United States Marine veteran who is behind you, who also has two brothers who are United States Marines. Will you thank Lance Corporal Barranco for his service?
Thank you for your service.
His father, Narcisco Barranco, is a landscaper in California who has lived peacefully in our country for 30 years and has no criminal record. Last spring, while he was mowing the lawn at an IHOP, ICE agents tackled him in the street and imprisoned him for weeks. A peaceful, hard-working man who raised 3 sons to be United States Marines. We need men of that character in this country. Again, as Secretary, you have broad discretion. Will you consider Lance Corporal Barranco's father for parole in place to stay in our country, owing to the fact that he has contributed to our country by raising 3 United States Marines?
This is an opportunity to remind everybody that every person that's in this country illegally has an opportunity to voluntarily go home and come back the right way.
He raised 3 United States Marines.
Facilitate that.
He has been living here peacefully, doing his job for 30 years. You have discretion. You are choosing not to use it. Madam.
And he's right. She has very broad discretion, and she's choosing not to use it. And instead of just being insulting about there's a legal way and a not a legal way, you said, Donald Trump said, we're only going to round up the bad ones, meaning the ones who were violent or who had criminal histories. Most of the people who are being rounded up don't have any criminal histories. And I think it was because they were portraying immigrants, trying to portray them as all criminal. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, and they're rapists. And some of them, I would imagine, are good people. So they want it out there that, look, all of these immigrants most of them are bad. And the folks who are coming across the border, the people who are claiming asylum, the migrants, that they are committing all of these crimes. And it turns out not to be true. So all of these people that they promised to detain and deport, they weren't getting the numbers. So they just said, round them all up. I don't care who it is. We need to get the numbers. They are out there like police officers used to do, let's be honest, and they still do now, certain times of the year where they have to meet their quotas for traffic tickets and all of that. That's what they're doing with this deportation. They are out there trying to meet quotas, trying to get those numbers to a certain level. We want to have deported more people than Joe Biden. We want to have deported more people than Barack Obama. We want to have deported more people than any administration in the history of this country. That's what they're trying to get. And look how bad it was. Look at our numbers compared to theirs. And they're not looking at the inhumanity of this, how inhumane it is. That's what they're not looking at. I think she got her butt smacked there. I really do. And let's play the clip where she actually walks out because she can't handle it, because she was getting her butt smacked. Here it is.
I apologize. The gentleman's time has expired. I know the secretary has to leave, and I would now recognize a gentle lady from Texas, Ms. Johnson, for 5 minutes of questions.
I'm just going to take the position that she was scared of my questions. Mr. Chairman, if we could stop the clock and
Oh, yes,
wait
no,
till after all
absolutely.
this.
Clerk will suspend.
If we could reset the time,
Yes.
that would be helpful.
We'll reset the clock. Gentlelady, prepared.
Now, those were protesters when she was leaving the meeting. Here is, this is what she's being criticized for, okay? She's being criticized for leaving, saying that she had to attend a meeting. But she's accused of misleading Congress about the early hearing departure because the meeting had been canceled. That's what the reporting is. The Hill is reporting that Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem was accused of misleading House Homeland Security Committee members when she said she was departing a Thursday hearing early to attend another meeting that was actually canceled. It's an assertion denied by Noem's office, which said she only found out her meeting was canceled after she left the witness table. She couldn't walk back in there? That makes no sense. I am in front of a very important hearing in front of the world, live, answering questions that I should be prepared for. I am the head. The buck stops with me. You find out a meeting was canceled and you can't go back. I don't care if you're in the car. I don't care where you are. You can't go back. So this is bullshit. Noem left the witness table a few minutes after noon for the FEMA council meeting that was slated to begin at 1 p.m., which the Hill independently verified has been canceled. Thompson mentioned Noem also spent time in the committee's anteroom after leaving the witness table, suggesting she did not immediately head to her next meeting. The secretary found out at 12:26 that the meeting was canceled. A DHS spokesman said Republicans voted down Thompson's motion to again call her before the committee. Noem said early in the hearing that she would need to leave to attend the FEMA council meeting. I have to actually leave this hearing early because the FEMA Review Council is giving their report today on suggestions for changes to FEMA. I have to co-chair it, but I will be leaving soon to have to go to that, Noem said. But those suggestions are Republicans and Democrats coming forward with how FEMA should go forward in the future based on the president's vision of making blah, 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 blah. I'm not buying it. Legends, are you buying it? Do you think Kev mentioned this earlier when Kev said she left the meeting because she did not know what's going on? Jamie, are you buying it?
Am I muted?
No, you're good.
I don't buy any of it, to be honest. I think that you can't both say you want to, you don't have, authority and take authority anyway, or change, apply certain laws and not others. I also think that they all benefit from Trump's dementia. I've been thinking a lot about this, and I think the reason that they're not speaking up about it isn't so much because of his response, but they will lose the power that they are usurping right now. And it makes it hard to feel any sense of power or control over that kind of situation. But I think that, Kristi Noem got backed in a corner, and instead of being honest, she walked out.
Yeah. She's getting her butt smacked.
She is what she is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we need to reschedule
Not
the
honest
roast.
either. She's not
Dr.
honest.
Felicia, you've been having your hand up. What say you?
Hey, everyone.
Hey.
Hi.
Yeah, it's stonewalling. So basically refuses to answer. And it's rinse and repeat. Just repeat yourself, repeat yourself, repeat yourself, repeat yourself. And it'll go on media. So Fox will play it, and eventually the people who are following them, they'll listen and think it's the truth. And then when it gets too heated, leave. They all do the same thing. They literally all do the same thing.
Yeah, or just don't, or just if someone asks you a question you don't like, you attack them, right? This is why Congress has such a low approval rating. This is why Democrats lost. This is why your network is in the toilet. Is just attack when you don't really have a good answer for it. So I think you're right about that. Did anybody watch? I don't watch the cable news anymore. Did Fox News carry this hearing? Do we know?
Not saying anything about it.
Producers, did you see? I haven't seen it.
I have no idea.
I don't know. I'm just wondering
I'll
if they
look it
carried
up.
it, because I would hope that some of the, the Trump supporters, the MAGA folks, got to see what happened to Kristi Noem today. You know what I'm saying? Sandra, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Hi, Don. So I have a question. So in this situation, I think she left early because I think she doesn't want to be held accountable for lying under oath, number one. And number two, I was listening to this TikTok, to this lady on TikTok, and she was saying that she doesn't feel like any of their cabinets are going to be held accountable because Trump is going to forgive them. Will they be able to be held accountable even though they are pardoned by him?
You're muted, Don.
I'm not an attorney, so it would depend on what the charges are, I believe, and whether it is what they're accused of as a federal crime or a state crime. But if it is something like a war crime or something that where they obeyed it, it's going to be tough. If it's a military thing, it's going to be tough. But he will probably just, give preemptive pardons to everyone before he leaves. but they better, hurry up because you saw them weebles wobble and sometimes they do fall down.
They did
So-
cover it on Fox a little bit, but they clipped it up to make her look regular.
Make it seem
Yeah.
like she was being attacked.
Yeah, they helped her with that ass whooping that she
Yeah,
just
so
got.
good for doing that. They're so good for doing that.
Go ahead,
So
Malaysia.
Don, can you?
Melissa, huh?
That was Leslie. That was me
Who-
talking, Don.
Go ahead, Leslie.
Well,
Sorry.
I said that.
Okay, I just wanted to ask, can he pardon crimes they haven't committed yet? Like, why not have the new administration, when they come in, they press the charges, and then Trump doesn't have the pardon power because he's gone. He's not in the office.
He can give preemptive pardons, Leslie. He can just
wow.
say, yeah, ain't that some shit?
Yeah,
They're
that's some
tr-
shit.
They're trying to change that. They're saying that it's ridiculous power
I
to
agree.
have. I think that they should change it. I really do. I think it's ridiculous, and people commit these horrific crimes. I mean, look at what happened with the president of Honduras, right? And it's like,
Right.
wait, what? And you're out here shooting up boats in Venezuela, and because you said they're bringing drugs over, and now you're confiscating oil tankers. Shit, we live in a crazy, crazy, crazy time. Who else has their hand up?
The Supreme Court should have term limits.
Yeah, true. Listen,
I
did
think
you have
the
your hand
Supreme
up?
Court needs to be looked into as well. They need to be held accountable because this isn't fucked up shit. I think a lot of them on the Supreme Court need to be looked at for sure.
Yeah,
I agree.
for sure.
Go ahead, man.
I just, Don, I just want to say that I, as a civil servant, I'm a retired civil servant. I can't believe that these people come to Congress and they sit there and they behave the way they do, and as if they're not employed by the people. It's really crazy. I'm astounded as to why no one is doing anything about them not answering questions, not speaking professionally. They get to go up there and act out. I mean, there's got to be something. I know most civil servants are not allowed to behave like that. They're paid by the people. So I just was wondering if anybody knew anything about that.
They feel untouchable. I mean, there should be some
Yeah.
kind of moral clause.
Yeah, but they're not. That's the problem. I just want to find out if it's a federal thing.
When I was growing up, you couldn't even curse on TV, let
Yeah.
alone the radio.
Sandra, I just want to know, as a retired civil servant, how can you afford that huge compound with the mountains overlooking your backyard? Is gorgeous, it's scenic.
Hi.
I just say it run long over here.
She didn't answer
It
the
run
question.
long.
No, it's 35 years of service. That's how.
I know that's a backdrop. That's a
Pension.
green screen. No, I'm not. I won't give it away. She's got a beautiful, beautiful piece of property there.
That's that good pension.
Guys, let's get a word in, and then we'll have much more time to talk. But a word in from our sponsors, and give us 2 minutes. We're back.
This episode of the Don Lemon Show is brought to you by Graza, the freshest single origin olive oil out there. I love this stuff, and honestly, olive oil makes the perfect holiday gift. It's better than socks. Everyone uses olive oil, but not everyone has olive oil this fresh. Graza bottles everything in the same season. The olives are picked and pressed and harvested that same season all together. You can even see the date on the bottle. They've got great ready-to-get gift sets. I love the new dinner party pack. It comes with a limited edition bottle of wine, cooking oil, finishing oil, a custom corkscrew, and these amazing Evo potato chips. So, or you can grab the duo gift set in either squeeze bottles or glass, either one. Graza just makes everything taste better, and it looks great on the counter. Right now, you can get 20% off of your first order. Go to graza.co/Don and use the code DON for 20% off. Again, graza.co/Don. Support for today's show comes from MSI Reproductive Choices. They provide contraception, safe abortion, and essential reproductive health care in 36 countries, often in places where they are the only provider. And this year has been devastating for women and girls around the world. Programs are being cut. Clinics are closing. Options are really disappearing right now. But MSI is still standing because people stepped up when government funding fell through, including the $15 million they lost after the first Trump administration. And those donations have kept millions of women from losing access to health care and to hope. So if you believe women deserve choices and deserve control over their futures, here's how you can help. Text LEMON to 511-511 or go to msiunitedstates.org. For $65, you can provide contraception for 10 women for a full year. Text LEMON to 511-511 or visit msiunitedstates.org to give. Thanks to our sponsors.
Thank you so much to our sponsors. Okay, so let's bring the Legends back in. Legends, I want to talk to you. I want to play something else. This is Dan Goldman, okay, on Kristi Noem's. What he's discussing asylum applications with her. Watch.
Secretary Noem, let's talk about the law. Do you agree that asylum is a lawful pathway to immigrate to this country? Yes or no?
There's an asylum program, yes, in place.
All right. So immigrants then with ongoing asylum applications are legally in this country, correct?
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Your question was?
Immigrants with ongoing asylum applications are legally in this country.
There are individuals in this country that have applications that.
And they are legally here because it's a lawful pathway, right?
It's a lawful pathway.
Okay, so if your department then deports anyone with an ongoing asylum application, you are violating the law, correct?
Joe Biden left us with.
I'm not asking about Joe Biden. I'm asking you a specific question. If your department deports anyone with an ongoing asylum application, you are violating the law. Is that correct?
It was greatly violated when they allowed.
I'm asking you.
People to come
I'm asking
you. Asylum application.
Why are you filibustering? Why can't you answer the question? It's a simple question.
Your president.
If your department
your secretary
deports
did not
anyone
follow the law,
with an ongoing asylum application, you are violating the law. Isn't that correct?
The asylum program was broken under the last.
Mr. Chairman, I will reclaim my time. She's not answering the question. But the obvious answer is that, yes, if you follow a lawful pathway, asylum is a lawful pathway. If you have an open asylum case, you are here lawfully. But the problem that we are seeing around the country is that you are not following the law. Don't tell us to change the law. If you don't like the asylum system, you change the asylum law. Bring it to us. We'll work with you. I think it needs to be changed. But you can't just decide that you're not going to follow the law, and asylum is a law, and deport people who have ongoing applications. Unfortunately, that is exactly what's happening. It's happening across the street from my office right in New York City.
Wow. Is it me, or did Democrats figure out how to, at least here, how to question these people, right?
Oh,
I mean,
Definitely.
They are stepping up their game.
You think
That's
so?
how you get it done.
Democrats are stepping up their
Slap
game.
down. Slap
They
down.
found their nuts.
You're absolutely right, John.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
it's
Kev.
time for her to go. It's time for her to go and not come back again.
Her and Pete Hegseth, but I think they figured, look, you can't, because they will talk over you, and you just have to keep talking over them because you actually have the bully pulpit. And I love, they didn't let her get away with an inch today, not like a centimeter. And I'm so glad with that. What is that?
That would have been nice maybe a year ago, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's that?
They're not
I can't read that name. I need to get a bigger screen because I can't even read y'all's names on this damn thing. I can't see who it is.
Is that better?
But see,
let's see.
Don, also the media needs to start doing that when they question these people.
Yeah.
They need to start doing follow-up questions, and they need to start pushing back and not letting these people lie over them, because that is the strategy. And once you counteract the strategy, you can make them look like the fools that they are.
Yeah. I'm on a mission.
Ours
That's who I
too,
want
but
to
it needs to be
hear from.
across the board.
I'm on a mission.
Yes.
Hey.
I'm on mission.
Hey, Don.
How you doing, babe? I saw you've been
I'm
trying to get
just-
in, so I wanted to let you in, but I couldn't see your name because, you know.
Yeah, that's okay. I learn a lot when I sit back and listen, and then I, come in. But yeah, I'm glad they got her today. Yeah, she needed to get got. She's been playing Miss Prissy too long, and getting away with her mess. She tried to throw that little stuff in there, but he wasn't having it. I'm glad he kept coming back at her because yes, you are breaking the law, and she will be held accountable because Trump is losing it. He's not going to remember to invoke that pardon for all of them before he leaves. Some of them is going to get got.
Yeah. Someone mentioned, who was it that mentioned Representative? Someone mentioned Representative Ramirez earlier, and I want to play it for you so that you can hear from Representative Ramirez. Here it is.
An article by ProPublica from October 16, 2025, entitled, "We found that more than 170 U.S. citizens have been held by immigration agents. They've been kicked." There's nothing smiling about U.S. citizens. I'm sorry, that's very inappropriate. Let me continue. They've been kicked, dragged, and detained for days. The next one.
That's right.
The Trump administration has specifically targeted the worst of the worst. The individuals that we are going after are those that are violent criminals, those that are breaking our laws.
Secretary Noem, again, you lied to the American people. I will be including into the record, an article by the NBC News from December 7, 2025, entitled, "ICE has arrested nearly 75,000 people with no criminal records," data shows.
Article 4, Section 2. That's all I gotta say. Let's
Co-equal branch of government, and it is your obligation as a member of the executive branch to honor decisions made by the highest court of the land. Yes or no, Secretary?
We are abiding by all federal judges' orders. Absolutely.
The Justice Department said that when the administration was ordered back in March to stop sending detained migrants to a mega prison in El Salvador, you personally made the final call to continue the flights anyway. Is that correct?
And the decisions that are made on deportations, where flights go and when they go, are my decision at the Department of Homeland Security. And we'll continue to do the right thing, continue to work and protect Americans, no matter what radical judge comes out and tries to stop us. We'll do.
Has she arrested any of her family?
You lied on the record, and you lied to members of this committee. You violated court orders by not turning around deportation flights bound for El Salvador, where we know that hundreds of people under your leadership have reported that they were raped, they were beaten, and they nearly died. And your agents used chemical weapons in Chicago despite court orders from District Court Judge Ellis forbidding their use. Secretary Noem, you, Gregory Bovino, and your ICBP and DHS deputized agents have waged an unaccountable, unlawful, unconstitutional war against communities across the nation.
Wow. I think they've really figured it out, but I don't know. Let's see where this gets them, because she ended up leaving the hearing today, and then they decided not to bring her back.
Wow. Because she has nothing worthwhile to say.
I just wanted to say that even when people are going through the proper channels and going through the legal process, they go through to the USCIS interviews, and they're being picked up at the actual interviews. ICE goes into the offices and picks them up even as they're doing everything they're supposed to be doing, even as they're going through the process of immigration. Most people, when I go to the detention center, majority of the people have no criminal history. Majority of the people are confused as to why they're there. And you know what? This is a waste of taxpayer money, because majority that get picked up at USCIS they're going through the proper channels and they're still able to legalize their status. They're still able to become, get their green cards. But them putting in a detention center, that's a money-making machine also for detention centers. They're privatized. So it's all a business.
I have a question for you, Aaliyah, just real quick.
Me too.
Would you think that maybe doing like Zoom meetings for immigrants would be better because these people are lurking outside of
I
the
have done,
courthouses
yeah.
and stuff?
That's what I do.
Is that something that is happening or?
Yeah, a lot of the meetings, a lot of, teaching them of what, what to do, the immigration process, and also their rights. That's all done over Zoom. And, I have done those. So yeah, that's what people are doing right now.
Hey,
Can I
Olivia,
ask
really
her
quick.
a question too?
Yeah.
How do you feel about this gold card nonsense? I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't think that's even gonna stand up to the law. Yeah. Who's gonna get this gold card, even if it does go, what, like the cartel?
Yeah.
Who's gonna be able to afford it? So we're taking we're kicking out the worst of the worst, supposedly, but the people who can afford this, we're not gonna vet them. They're just gonna pay this money and they could stay. Who is that gonna be? The oligarchs, the cartel, the mafia?
Basically, they're buying their way into the country. Listen, guys, we got to land the plane today. So I just wanted to play this because this happened during the protest, during the hearing.
My family with me. I'd like to introduce them to you.
The disruptions of congressional business is a violation of law, is a criminal offense under federal law. Audience members are advised to take their seats and maintain order. The chairman may now ask Capitol Police to remove and arrest the persons creating the disturbance.
Get ICE off our streets! Stop terrorizing our community! Get ICE off our streets! Stop terrorizing our community! Get ICE off our streets! Stop terrorizing our community!
Now, do you guys know what that man who was saying the power of Christ compels you, what he was trying to say about her?
Devil.
Nope.
That she's the devil?
I mean, literally, that was like somebody who, when a Catholic priest does a demon possession, expulsion, literally.
Yeah.
That's what
Let's play it.
that's
Let's
what that
roll it.
was. It was like an expulsion of the devil, of the demonic state that they behave in.
Let's roll
if I
it.
can
Here
just
we
say
go.
something, because I haven't had a chance.
Christ compels you! The power of Christ compels you! The power of Christ compels you!
Get the Legionites out of there. Legion. Oh my God. Expulsion of the demon. I mean, like, seriously though, they kill me. What's her name? Kristi Noem, and she looks like a garden gnome because she's nothing but a statue, with her whatever she's got going on. I mean, I have to laugh that Marjorie Trailer Trash Green tried to talk about Jasmine Crockett's eyelashes when she really should be talking about her little friend over there. But I mean, enough with the immigrants, with the criminal behavior, whatever, being violent criminals and this and that. Immigrants in the United States have significantly lower crime and incarceration rates than native-born citizens. That is from multiple studies and analysis on a large scale of data. And that has been trending like that consistently for 140 years. Okay, that immigrants in the US have significant lower crime and incarceration rates. It is absolutely deplorable that this team of minions that diaper dementia Donald demented Trump has, because even if and when everything is over, they're not going to go to jail. They're always going to find a way out because that's what they do. If anything, they're going to walk away with probably ruined careers and just end up on the Fox and Friends like peak Secretary of War Crimes. He's really the Secretary of War Crimes, not Secretary of War. Him, Cocaine Cash, all of them, Sham Bondi, they all need to go somewhere, have several seats and a pew, because it's enough already with their garbage. They're the garbage.
Melissa, you need to go work too. You need to go work for the Democrats to be like a Democratic strategist. So you can come up with these names like Trump comes up with these names. Okay, legends. Thank you so much. It's the top of the hour and I have to run, but I'm so glad. But the whole show was legends today. This was the legends show. Like, is this like Oprah's legend ball? We need our legend ball is going to be on New Year's.
I want to have a legends pancake breakfast.
Oh yes,
that'll be good.
I want some pancakes.
I'll do it.
Don, you love pancakes. I love pancakes.
Who doesn't?
I love cinnamon roll pancakes in particular.
Oh yeah, those are great.
Breakfast potluck. No, not potluck.
I've gained 5 pounds just listening to that, and my blood sugar just went up. And Jen, I see your heart.
That's okay. Don't drink too much, and we'll be able to eat the pancakes.
All right, guys. I'll see you guys. Make sure you
Bye.
hi. And next time you gotta democracy, Jesus, and others. You gotta jump in with this crowd because you never know.
Edelberry and Sambuska's done.
Happy birthday
Thank you,
to my
legend.
great grandson. He's gonna
Yes.
be one.
Happy
He's 1
birthday.
year old today.
Happy birthday.
Birthday.
Bye, guys. Thank you. Legends. Yay. Okay, guys, look, I'm going to get out of here because I've had a long week and you've had a long week and we're almost there. It's time to land the plane and get to the weekend. We're getting close. Okay. Anything about the show you want to know, go to donlemon.com, click at the top, right at the top. It tells you how to be involved in it. Just come New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve is going to be so fun in New Orleans. So much fun. Like, who needs New York and all that stuff? Come to New Orleans, the party city, party capital of the world, I believe. New Orleans is one of the best cities in the world. I think it's the most unique city in the United States, at least. The Spotted Cat Music Club and also DBA, which is right across the street. And you can get the VIP experience. There's going to be a special section for the Lemon Heads and the Lemon Legends. If you guys do decide to show up, let me know. Also, I just want to tell the folks, we have the New Year's Eve, New Year's Eve box that you can get to celebrate New Year's Eve wherever you are. And I want to thank Winter Aller, bought a New Year's Eve box. Winter Aller, thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. And all the folks who are just buying the stuff on the site, because you guys know I was like, I don't want merch. And now you guys are demanding it. You come to the shows, it sells out. Look, thank you. That's all I can say. All right. So also become a member and subscribe. Subscriptions are free. I always tell you can be informed without being inundated. And I love you guys for watching. I love you for supporting. I love this community, building the community together and being out in Philadelphia and Chicago amongst the people. It really shows me how much we are a real community here. And this is not just a channel where you tune in and people are just like talking at you. People are actually interacting with each other and they know each other. And so thank you for 3 sold out shows this week. We really appreciate it. DL and I appreciate it. The mayor of Chicago was there. My friend Patty Jackson was in Philadelphia. The mayor of Philadelphia is supposed to show up. She had an emergency that she had to deal with. And so you never know who the special guest is going to be. And we're going to have some special guests in New Orleans for New Year's Eve as well. So be informed without being inundated until I see you back here tomorrow. Oh, don't forget about this little cutie right here on the merch website. So I see you back here tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern time for Hot Topics. Turn the TV off. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Your support means the world to us. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss a show. We're live every weekday at 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. Eastern time with new clips dropping at 2 p. and 8 p. And if you want even more Don Lemon Show content, join the Lemon community. Members get exclusive posts, behind-the-scenes videos, and live chats just for you. So hit the join button or visit our channel page to sign up. Thanks again for all your love and your support, and I'll see you next time.